Hey everyone, happy Friday. I have a concept that stuck with me over the last couple of days and I wanted to share it with you today. And there's a bit of maths involved. And so I hope you bear with me and that I get to get my point across in a decent way. So imagine that an athlete discovers their sport at the age of 5 years old. And that they eventually, after a lot of years of effort and energy and development, they get to join the elite, let's say at the age of 20 years old. So whether it's because they get drafted, they get signed with a pro club, they get to join their country's Olympic team, that could be many options. But let's say that they join the elite ranks at 20 years of age. Over that 15-year period, there's been 5,500 days that were put into, I would guess, develop themselves into better athletes with all that that encompasses. So nutrition, performance, skills, mindset, habit, really just all levels that you need to develop to get to elite level status in a sport. So 5,500 days is that window where there was a lot going on, which led to the result of joining the elite. And let's say that this person at 20, they get to enjoy a 15-year career in their sport. So that's higher than the average in many sports and many leagues, but we're still going to use that 15-year time frame for their professional or elite level sports career. 35 years of age, and they decide to move on from the game. If we take into consideration the average life expectancy in North America, which is, I think, at this stage around 80 years old, and I might be wrong by a couple of years here and there, but let's use 80 as our example. That leaves you with 16,000 days from 35 to 80 to create some new magic in new fields, new areas, new ventures, and new projects. So as a professional athlete or high-level athlete, if it's your case, you've achieved and reached that status after many, many days of work. But I want to bring forward the idea that there's still plenty of time ahead to create magic in many projects. One project, maybe 2 projects, 3 projects, 4 projects, whatever you like, but you have approximately 3 times the amount that you had in your sports career. You have 3 times that amount ahead of you. So the first 1,000 days of your sport career when you were 5 and the first 3-4 years or that first 1,000 days, I'm guessing they weren't flamboyant in terms of performances and what you accomplished and the output, but they were necessary. And so it's the same thing for where you might be standing now. Those next 1,000 days ahead of you might not be flamboyant. The performances that you are going to produce might be not what you're used to in sports. But just know that you still have that same window, if not better window of opportunity ahead of you. And look at the process and use the same tools, the same habits, the same mindset that you had in your sport, and convert them to your new projects, new areas, and new ventures, and you have time on your side. So that's what I wanted to share today. You still have a lot that you can use from your sports career, so it's not like you were 5 years old, you're not starting at zero. You have a lot coming in, but you have that window of opportunity ahead of you. That's it for today. I hope this was helpful. I will see you tomorrow, and have a great weekend.